Chosen one, this message didn't find you by accident. God led you here for a reason. For too long, you may have been chasing after opportunities, relationships, blessings, and dreams that seemed just out of reach. You felt the frustration of doors closing, the exhaustion of running after things that never fully materialized. But God wants you to know something powerful today. The season of chasing is over. What belongs to you will come directly to you without struggle, without manipulation, without compromise. Your faithfulness, patience, and obedience have positioned you for a divine delivery. Let's break this revelation into 7 chapters so you can fully understand and embrace it. Before we dive deep, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because this message isn't just content. It's a divine confirmation for the chosen ones. A heartfelt thank you to everyone who has been supporting through Super Thanks. God bless you richly. Your faithfulness, presence, and alignment do not go unnoticed. To all of you who continually watch, listen, and remain faithful, I am truly grateful. If your spirit is ready for this season, type 77 in the comments right now. That number isn't random. It is a sacred signal to the Most High and the universe that you are ready to receive what belongs to you without chasing, ready to receive divine opportunities, provision, favor, and breakthroughs that heaven has already arranged to come directly into your hands. Not everyone will make it to the end of this message. Only the truly chosen. Those who stay will gain clarity, deep understanding, and prophetic insight about the blessings and alignments God is sending straight to you. This isn't something you hear once and forget. This is a living word, a spiritual blueprint unfolding piece by piece. Watch it again whenever your spirit leads you, because each time, another layer of divine truth about receiving without chasing will rise to the surface. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The season of chasing is over. Chosen one, for years you may have run tirelessly, chasing dreams, pursuing opportunities, even seeking validation from people or circumstances. You poured your heart, your energy, and your very life into things that seemed just beyond your grasp. You stayed up late, prayed fervently, and gave more than you thought you could. Yet too often what you desired remained elusive. Every door that closed, every opportunity that slipped away, every person who didn't recognize your value felt like a personal failure. You wondered if your efforts were in vain, if your faith was too small, or if God had forgotten you. But hear this truth. God has been working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail of your life. Every chase that led to disappointment was not a punishment. It was preparation. It was God teaching you patience, alignment, and trust. It was Him refining your spirit, shaping your character, and training your heart to understand that your breakthrough will never rely on frantic pursuit, but on divine timing. Those moments of struggle, rejection, or delay were not signs of failure. They were silent steps in a greater plan, building your endurance and strengthening your faith for what is coming. Now the season is changing. What is yours will not require chasing. Opportunities will come without exhaustion. Doors will open without force, and blessings will flow without struggle. The universe is aligning on your behalf. Connections you prayed for, resources you hoped for, and doors you long to enter are moving toward you, drawn by the hand of God Himself. This is not coincidence. This is not luck. This is divine orchestration. Chosen one, release the burden of running. Release the fear that you are behind. Stop comparing your journey to the timelines of others. God is positioning you, arranging your path, and ensuring that what belongs to you will arrive at the perfect moment. Complete, overflowing, and undeniable. The season of chasing is over. The season of receiving has begun. Even the setbacks, the missed chances, and the times you thought you had failed are now proof that God was preparing the way for this moment. Your efforts, prayers, and faithfulness were never wasted. They were investments in a divine plan that you could not yet see. What you once had to pursue will now pursue you. Your chase has ended. Your reception is here. And what God is sending is far greater than anything you could have earned, imagined, or created on your own. Stand in this truth, chosen one. Open your heart, stretch out your hands, and prepare to receive. Your alignment, your patience, your endurance, and your faith have positioned you for a season where blessing will no longer be hidden, delayed, or difficult. It will come straight to you. The season of chasing is over, and your time of divine reception has fully arrived. Chapter 2. What belongs to you cannot escape you. Chosen one, Everything God has promised you, favor, provision, relationships, opportunities, and breakthroughs is secure. It cannot be stolen, delayed indefinitely, or withheld when the time is right. Your destiny is written in heaven carefully and deliberately, and no person, circumstance, or force on earth can intercept it. Every promise, every blessing, and every divine provision is aligned to find its way to you at the perfect moment. Even when it seems like the world is moving faster than you, when you see others achieving, receiving, or stepping into favor before you, remember this: what is yours is not moving away. It is moving in perfect alignment with God's plan. Seasons of waiting, moments of frustration, and apparent delays are not signs of failure. They are evidence that God is orchestrating every detail so that your blessing arrives fully prepared, fully equipped, and unmistakably yours. The universe itself is moving on your behalf. The people, places, and opportunities you have longed for are being drawn to you effortlessly. Doors that once felt permanently closed are being prepared to open fully, and pathways that seemed blocked are being cleared by God's hand. Even the situations that seemed random, the coincidences that puzzled you, and the encounters you didn't understand are all part of a divine alignment designed to bring what belongs to you straight into your hands. You will not have to chase what God has ordained. What belongs to you is persistent, unwavering, and unstoppable. Even when seasons feel long, when delays seem discouraging, or when circumstances appear impossible, trust that every hidden work in your life is positioning you for a breakthrough that surpasses your imagination. Every prayer you whispered in faith, every tear you shed, every act of obedience, and every moment you endured in patience is a building block in the construction of what is coming. Chosen one, this is a reminder that you are not behind, forgotten, or unnoticed. Those who appear ahead, who seem favored, or who appear to receive easily are simply in their own season. You are being positioned, refined, and prepared to receive without compromise. God is perfecting your timing so that when your blessings arrive, they arrive fully formed, exceeding what you could have planned or imagined. They will arrive at a time when you are ready to steward them wisely and share them generously. Do not let doubt, fear, or impatience cloud your faith. The blessing you are about to receive is far beyond what you can demand or earn. It is a divine delivery that will testify to God's faithfulness and provision in your life. Every act of obedience, every decision to trust, and every moment of endurance contributes to the arrival of what is rightfully yours. Your hands, your mind, and your heart are being ready to receive, steward, and release what God has ordained. Stand firm, chosen one, and walk in expectation. Lift your eyes, stretch out your hands, and prepare your heart to receive. What belongs to you cannot escape you. No force of man, no setback, no delay, and no earthly circumstance can prevent what heaven has decreed. Your season of receiving without chasing has already begun. Chapter 3. God has been moving in the Spirit. Chosen one, even when you felt unseen, overlooked, or forgotten, God has been working tirelessly in the spiritual realm on your behalf. Every unanswered prayer, every delay, and every moment that seemed silent was never a sign of abandonment. It was divine preparation. Heaven has been moving, unseen forces have been aligning, and sacred strategies have been put into place long before you could recognize them. What looks like delay in the natural is actually acceleration in the spiritual. He has been removing obstacles that would have slowed you, dismantling barriers you could not overcome, and orchestrating connections that will elevate your life beyond what you imagined. Every closed door, every missed opportunity, and every season of waiting was a step in the alignment of your destiny. The people, places, and opportunities that seem out of reach are already being drawn toward you by God's hand. The universe is working on your behalf, carefully crafting the perfect timing for your blessings to manifest. Chosen one, everything you prayed for, worked for, and believed in, even when circumstances made it seem impossible, is being prepared in perfect alignment. The connections you've longed for, the favor you've sought, and the breakthroughs you've envisioned are all moving in the spiritual realm. Your manifestation is coming, not by your effort alone, but by divine orchestration. You will not have to chase these things, because God has already positioned them for your hands. This is the power of divine intervention. It is unstoppable, unwavering, and precise. Nothing in the natural realm can prevent it. Even your doubts, fears, or impatience cannot alter the work God is accomplishing unseen. Every delay, every trial, and every season of silence was necessary to prepare you for the fullness of your blessing. God was not absent. He was perfecting all the pieces behind the scenes. Chosen one, understand this. What appears hidden or delayed is actually moving faster than you realize. The spiritual groundwork has been laid, and your manifestation is coming in a way that will confirm God's faithfulness. You will see doors open, opportunities flow, and blessings arrive in ways that surpass your expectations. Every encounter, every favor, and every divine appointment is being timed with exact precision to ensure that your rise is unstoppable and unmistakable. Walk with confidence, faith, and patience, knowing that the divine hand is at work. What God has ordained for you cannot be stopped. You will not have to chase it. It is already coming, because heaven has been actively moving on your behalf. Every unseen movement, every silent adjustment, and every spiritual alignment is a testament to the truth that God is orchestrating your rise. Prepare your heart, mind, and hands. Stay expectant and alert. The blessings, connections, and divine favor that belong to you are on their way, perfectly timed and unstoppable. Trust that every hidden act of obedience, every prayer, every seed of faith, and every moment you endured is now coming together to deliver what is rightfully yours. Chapter 4. Align your heart with receiving. Chosen one, it's not just about waiting. It's about preparation. God is calling you to align your heart, mind, and spirit so that when the blessings arrive, you are ready to receive without hesitation, fear, or distraction. Every expectation, every hope, every vision you've carried must be rooted in faith, obedience, and surrender. Your inner world, the thoughts you think, the feelings you nurture, the intentions you hold, determines how your outer world will receive what heaven has already prepared. Let go of fear, doubt, and worry. Release the old belief that you must struggle endlessly, chase relentlessly, or earn every blessing through sheer effort. Those patterns belong to a past season. God's plan for you is not to exhaust you, but to elevate you. Trust that what belongs to you is already on its way. Open your hands fully and your heart completely, without holding back. The blessings coming are not just material. They are divine assignments, divine favor, and divine opportunities meant to flow through you into the lives of others. Chosen one, understand that receiving is an act of faith. When your spirit is aligned with God's will, the flow of blessings will feel natural, effortless, and seamless. It will not require manipulation, persuasion, or chasing. Every moment of obedience, every act of humility, and every decision to trust God in the silence has been equipping you for this very season. Your preparation now determines the speed, magnitude, and impact of what is coming. Release any mental or emotional barriers that limit your expectation. Stop questioning your worthiness or doubting the timing. God's timing is perfect, and His provision is intentional. Every delay, every closed door, and every season of waiting was a divine setup, a spiritual calibration to ensure that the fullness of your blessing lands in the right place, at the right time, and in perfect alignment with your destiny. Chosen one, as you align your heart, believe without hesitation, receive without fear, and walk in unwavering confidence that what is coming is ordained, unstoppable, and divinely orchestrated. This is not just for your benefit. It is for the purpose God placed in your life. Your readiness to receive will determine how much of the blessing flows through you to impact your family, your community, and those you were designed to serve. Stand ready, chosen one. Guard your heart against negativity, impatience, and disbelief. Fill your mind with faith, expectation, and gratitude. Prepare your spirit to be a vessel fully open, fully receptive, fully trusting. When the blessing arrives, it will flow into your life naturally, multiply exponentially, and position you for influence, impact, and legacy beyond anything you could have imagined. This is your season of effortless receiving. Align, prepare, and trust. God's hand is already moving. Heaven is already orchestrating, and your blessing is arriving in perfect timing. What you are about to receive is greater than your imagination, more powerful than your effort, and destined to change the trajectory of your life forever. Chapter 5. What comes to you will bless others. Chosen one, understand this clearly. The blessings coming to you are not only for your personal comfort or gain, they carry a ripple effect, a divine overflow that will touch the lives of many in ways you may not yet comprehend. Every favor, every breakthrough, every answer to prayer is designed to extend beyond you. Your life is not just for your own prosperity. It is a vessel through which God moves to bless others, to shift generational destinies, and to create opportunities that ripple far beyond your immediate circle. Your family will feel the impact first. Generational patterns are being broken, long-standing limitations are being lifted, and your influence will create a foundation of hope, provision, and stability for those who come after you. Your siblings, children, nieces, nephews, and extended relatives will benefit from what God is releasing through you. Your community will witness the hand of God moving in ways that inspire, restore, and empower. Opportunities will arise not just for you, but for those connected to your sphere. Even strangers, people you have not met, whose lives you may never directly touch, will experience blessings flowing from what God is releasing into your hands. The ripple effect of your alignment with God's plan is limitless, unstoppable, and eternal. Chosen one, remember that your abundance is never meant to be hoarded. It is not for vanity, selfishness, or pride. God is entrusting you with resources, wisdom, and favor so that you can pour into others, creating a legacy of generosity, impact, and transformation. Every act of stewardship, every intentional decision to share, and every choice to use your blessing for God's purposes multiplies the favor and ensures that what comes to you becomes a blessing to many. The harvest is not just for your table. It is for tables that have been empty, for hearts that have been weary, and for communities that have been waiting for change. Even the smallest opportunities, when aligned with God's will, can create exponential influence. The breakthrough coming to your hands may be larger than you can imagine, but it is perfectly proportioned to the mission God has assigned you. It will not stagnate, it will not be misused, and it will not remain hidden. Your life will become a testimony that divine blessings are never isolated. They are always meant to flow outward, touching lives, opening doors, and shifting destinies. Chosen one, prepare to steward wisely. Keep your heart pure, your intentions aligned with God's will, and your hands ready to give. The more generous and intentional you are in using what comes to you, the greater the impact of your blessing will be. What God is releasing is not just a reward. It is a sacred responsibility. It is a divine assignment to multiply goodness, favor, and hope in ways that will outlast you and leave a legacy for generations to come. The blessings coming to you will also serve as a testimony to everyone watching. They will see that God honors patience, obedience, and faith. They will see that what was sown in seasons of waiting is now yielding a harvest beyond comprehension. When others see the overflow in your life, they will understand that God's provision is intentional. His timing is perfect, and His plans are unstoppable. Your hands are the channel, and your obedience and alignment make the channel pure and open. Chapter 6. Expect surprises and sudden shifting. Chosen one, God's ways are higher than ours, and His timing is perfect. Even when it seems unpredictable to the human mind, the blessings you've been waiting for, praying for, and believing for may not arrive in the order you imagined. Sometimes what seems impossible from a human perspective becomes effortless in the spiritual realm. What you've been chasing, longing for, or struggling to create may suddenly show up without warning, fully formed, fully aligned, and fully anointed. Doors may swing open overnight. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach may suddenly appear. People who were previously distant or unaware of your calling may step into alignment with your destiny. Answers may come when you are no longer expecting them, and solutions may arrive in ways that surpass your planning. Chosen one, these surprises are not mistakes. They are God's divine orchestration. He is rearranging circumstances, removing obstacles, and positioning you in places you could never have predicted, so that when your blessing arrives, it lands perfectly in your hands. Expect the sudden shifts. The timing may feel abrupt. The events may seem out of sequence, but every detail is designed for maximum impact. Even setbacks, delays, or detours you experienced in the past were setting the stage for these supernatural releases. What appears as chaos to the human eye is actually heaven's precise alignment. Chosen one, you are being positioned to receive in ways that honor your faith, reward your obedience, and surpass your understanding. Be ready to move quickly when doors open, to receive with humility, and to act decisively when opportunity presents itself. These sudden shifts are not just about personal gain. They are divine indicators that you are aligned with God's plan and that the blessings are fully endorsed by heaven. What comes to you will be undeniable, unstoppable, and perfectly timed to create impact in your life, your family, your community, and even in spheres you cannot yet see. Trust the process. Expect the unexpected. Prepare your heart, your mind, and your hands for blessings that arrive in ways that defy human logic. Chosen one, God is demonstrating that what belongs to you will find you, even if you are not looking. He is proving that your faith, patience, and obedience were never wasted. The suddenness of these blessings is a reminder that when God moves, nothing can hinder his plans. The shift may feel abrupt, but it is intentional. It is designed to magnify his glory, to demonstrate his faithfulness, and to show the world that divine timing is always perfect. Chosen one, keep your eyes on him, your heart aligned with his will, and your hands ready to receive. The blessings are coming. They are bigger than you imagined, and they are arriving in ways that will leave no doubt that this is God's work and not human effort. Chapter 7. Walk in faithfulness and gratitude. Finally, chosen one, the key to fully receiving what is coming is not found in striving, worrying, or hustling. It is found in remaining faithful, patient, and deeply grateful. You must understand that the very atmosphere of blessing is cultivated by the posture of your heart. Gratitude opens the door wider. Faithfulness keeps the flow steady. Obedience ensures that what comes does not slip through your fingers. Chosen one, celebrate the small victories along the way. Every answered prayer, no matter how small, is a seed of evidence that God is working. Every provision, every open door, every unexpected favor is a sign that heaven has not forgotten you. Gratitude transforms your perspective. It reminds you that even in the waiting seasons, you are never empty-handed. You are always being prepared. Walk in integrity even when no one is watching. This blessing is not just about receiving, it is about carrying it well. When you steward faithfully, heaven can trust you with more. When you remain humble, God continues to elevate you without resistance. Remember, the blessing is not the destination. It is part of the journey, part of the greater assignment he has placed over your life. Trust God's timing. What is yours is already written with your name on it. You don't need to manipulate, compete, or compromise. You don't need to chase after what heaven has already assigned to your hands. When you walk in patience, you demonstrate that your trust is not in circumstances, but in the one who controls them all. And when the blessing comes suddenly, and it will, you will recognize it as his hand, not your hustle. Remain in gratitude because gratitude multiplies what you already have. When you thank God for today's portion, you prepare your spirit for tomorrow's overflow. When you bless him for the little, he entrusts you with much. Gratitude is not just a reaction, it is a weapon. It silences fear, shuts down comparison, and creates a magnetic pull for more blessings to find their way to you. Chosen one, this is your season of divine reception. What belongs to you will come straight to your hands, without chasing, without stress, and without compromise. Walk with confidence, but never lose humility. Receive boldly, but give generously. Carry the blessing with faithfulness and gratitude, and you will not only keep it, you will multiply it. The testimony of your life will not just be that you received, but that you received well. And heaven will look upon you and say, "This one I can trust with more."